So I bought the Bluetti, or the Bluetti, or whatever they call it, the Bluetti, and I ran it all night. I started at 8 o'clock at night last night, and I turned everything on in the camper. I turned the fan on, so I've had the fan on all night. I had the fridge was on. The fridge was on. All the lights, microwave. Did not turn the air conditioning or the heat on, obviously. Even the radio is on, but I have the volume on. Even the TV I put on. So every appliance that I could possibly think of in here, other than the heat or the air conditioner. And it's been running since 8 o'clock. It is now 7:15, so it is literally 11 hours. And let's check it out. I mean, I already got the alert on the phone, but here's the big reveal. And I put this back here. And so this is the unit. This is the unit here. It's the AC200L. And let's see where we're at. All right, so I'm down to 12%, which is kind of what I've expected. So, I mean, I didn't really expect it to get much more than that, considering everything is on. And it's been pulling a constant 140 to 150 watts all night. So Amazon, I got it on Amazon. I paid $8.98. It was on sale. This is normally a $1,500 unit. And I think the reason why it's on sale is because Bluetti, or Bluetti, whoever the hell you pronounce it, they have a new one out. I believe it's an AC300 something. And that's their newest flagship product. It's only been out a month or two, and so nice unit. It's got all the outputs if you want to do 48 volts out DC, 12 volt cigarette lighter, USB 3, USB 2 I think is under here. Ooh, I didn't pull this one out yet. Yeah, USB 2 is under here. You know, I have the switch for it. And another USB 3. 4 outlets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what made this an attractive purchase for me was the fact that it has the full-blown RV 30 amp hookup. Which, in this camper, this is a NuCamp Ultimate Toy, I do not have a inverter in here. There is no inverter. There is battery power and there's DC, and a number of things work off the DC, like the fridge, and a few other things. But there is no like major inverter in here. And so that's why I had to go with this, because in order to, you know, be able to use the outlets and be able to power a microwave and that type of thing, I actually need an auxiliary power source to power all that. And this fit the bill. Charging is pretty easy. You just use this supplied 12 volt outlet, and let's put this down for a sec. And I'm going to go plug this in. that in. And then we're going to take this. You can do this one-handed. You just take this, and there's a little dot on the top that you align with the dot there. You can see that there's a dot there, and then there's a dot on that. And then screw it in, and then you can see here, now it's pushing 1300 watts in. So it's pushing 1300 watts in, and it's still pulling the 140, so it's technically charging now. And when I did this yesterday, it literally took only 2 hours to charge it. So we're at 12%. It's 7:20 right now in the morning, and we'll see how long this takes to recharge. I'm actually going to go turn stuff off now. So we're going to go in here, turn this fan off, and leave it open, turn the fan off, turn all the lights off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, and so everything's on. I'm going to leave the fridge on. There's really no way for me. I can actually turn it off. Just turn the switch off in here. Turn that off. And so now there should be no draw inside the camper for the most part, other than that bug light, which that's not drawing that much. It's drawing 1 or 2 watts. I'll be surprised. Let's see where we're at. Wow, that little, I guess the fridge. So it's pulling 53 watts with everything off, including the fridge. And we were down at 12%. We're already up to 14. So you see it charges pretty fast. So that's it. That's the Bluetti, or Bluetti, whatever everyone you say it, AC200L. It's on sale. I highly recommend it. I'm actually very happy with it now, because now we can actually go boondocking in our other thing about this as well. There's a few other inputs that you can use. They have a solar input, and they also have an expansion input. So if you want to get another pack, because they do sell other auxiliary packs for this, you can expand this, which is also nice. And the unit overall, it is pretty heavy. I'm gonna say it probably comes in at around 60 pounds overall.